One of the containers that keeps momentum going is community, friendships. And if your environment at home isn't what you want it to be, then you've got to change the ratios. Meaning to say, if 80 to 90% when you're at home or at work, it's negative, then if you can't change what you can't change there, add more. These programs that you're doing, it's the people that you talk to, it's what you focus on every single day. Add more to the mix, and it changes the ratio to 50-50, 60-40, 80-20, 90-10. Next thing you know, even though it's negative at home and it never changes, it doesn't matter. It's not 80% of your life. It's 10%, 5%. So you just have to make positivity and this vibration louder. And you can do that. Because there's things like, that sometimes you're in a place where you can't leave your environment, then you become so potent that your environment gets so overwhelmed with a lot of light and love that it just is the minority, if that makes sense. And you can do that. And I've been in situations where I was the minority shining my light. I have 4 sisters. There were 7 in total with my mom and dad, and the whole house was like programming. And I was the only one because I did it with full potency. And then one sister woke up. And then when that one sister woke up, then another sister woke up. Next thing you know, everybody woke up. But it starts with one. Someone's got to start it. And when you start it, it's a ripple effect that you create. And when there's someone that you might not be able to reach, but somebody who activates their light because of you, they might be able to reach the unreachables because it was their role to do that, not yours. But there is a ripple effect that happens. So environment's super important. What you focus on is very important. And no, it's something that you can maintain. What you felt in here, yes. Yeah, it's the land, it's the food, it's the group, it's all the exercises that we did. But you wouldn't have felt it if it wasn't already inside of you, if you didn't already have that. We just were here to remind you and reawaken you to what's already in there. So nothing here is something that's outside of you that can't be facilitated in your day-to-day lives. It can be. A big part of why we love doing groups like these is because you're gonna at least find a friend or two. And I encourage you all to find a friend or two that you can just check in. Accountability partners, check in, growth partners, just so you can keep the momentum going. And it's really important because when you go back to your home, to your environment, it's not going to be like this all the time. Same thing with us. We have to create it because where you guys are from, it's just not your family, your parents, your kids, your friends. They're just not going to be this. And you might be the strongest one, the one that lifts them up, the one with the highest vibration. You might be it. And you need support too. That's why it's good to have a support group and maintain this. So I would encourage, if you feel any connection with the friends that are here, just to keep that up because it's super important. Because at the times when you think you're going crazy of everything around me says this, but I feel that, you're gonna have accountability partners gonna be like, yeah, me too. And then you remember that you're not alone, that there are other people who are like you and that you're not crazy, right? That's a big thing. People think, oh my gosh, I'm different, I'm weird, I don't fit in, because you're in a different crowd. But when you find your growth partners, your soul family, then it changes things because now you're in a place where you can grow, you can shine your light. You don't have to dim it just because you're gonna make somebody feel uncomfortable. You can be all of you and be like, all right, I'm not gonna get judged.